Joining me now is Svitlana Zalishchuk, a former member of the Ukrainian parliament who had to escape Kyiv in recent days, is now in western Ukraine near the Hungarian border. Thank you so much, Svitlana, for being with us. What can you tell us about what you've gone through this last week?
Well, I left my home behind, and I don't know when I'm going to come back, and it's really devastating. But I think it's even more devastating for millions of people. You just showed those videos of people who are living with these couple of bags, and this is everything they have from their normality, from their normal life, you know. And also people are dying, people are being killed. We have around 3,000 civilians killed and more than 20 children killed already within these 7 days. And it's unreconcilable. Your mind cannot absorb that kind of information, that only a week ago we were just a peaceful and prosperous and normal country, having millions of tourists come to just, spend their vacation in Ukraine. But today we are an epicenter of a human tragedy and misery that every part of the world is looking at.
And Svitlana, is there something you think the West could be doing further towards Russia or even helping the Ukrainian people now?
Yes, it is extremely important to understand. You know, they say that first hundreds of casualties is a tragedy, and then it's statistic. There is this sad kind of saying. So what I'm trying to say that personally, I expect these attacks to be intensified by Putin. Why? He hoped that he will win this war within a couple of days, that he will conquer Kiev within days, but he is losing. He is losing in Ukraine because he met an amazing resistance. He is losing in the international level because the international community united as never before and demonstrated a very strong response. And also, which is even more important, he is losing inside his country. There are these signs, first signs, when first public servants leave in their positions. And some oligarchs around Putin are making statements that they will support Ukraine and they demand to stop the war. And Putin is getting even more mad. They started to close some media outlets like Echo Moskvy. It's one of the most popular radio in Russia. They wrote a letter to Google, you probably already also know about it, that they prohibit them to spread videos and pictures and calling them war. And so they are afraid, Putin is afraid that he will meet this resistance among his own population. But it also makes him even more dangerous. And it demands from us, from the international community, to mobilize ourselves for, first of all, more escalation, but secondly, is a longer fight.
Yeah, I mean, just this morning, Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov said Moscow was preparing to continue its military operation until the end. Those two words, the end. Svitlana, what do you want us to know about the Ukrainians?
Ukrainians are, very courageous nation, and yet 7 days ago we were polarized with our different political preferences and what we thought about this and that, and we speak different languages, and we have a lot of people who are speaking Russian language. Myself, both languages, Russian and Ukrainian, are maternal languages for me. My grandma is from Russia originally. My mother used to be a teacher of Russian language. But what is most important, that its identity today, Ukrainians chose its identity and they made its choice in terms of what we would like to be as a country. And we would like to be a democracy. We would like to be a country when having rule of law and justice and fight corruption. This is our choice. And by the way, that's why Putin is so much afraid, is so threatened with Ukrainian country, with Ukrainian state at his border, because this democracy threatens him with the coup d'etat or with revolution or with prosecution at the International Tribunal. So my main message about Ukrainians today, yes, we are courageously will defend our country, but we definitely need your support as an international community, because it's an assault. It's an invasion, not only in Ukraine. It's an invasion of the democracy.
Svetlana Zalishchuk, I thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
All the best.